This is a story of a black magic curse that was won from 2013 to 2019 is still going on. And how I lost my, how I got married, I lost my business, I lost my best friend, I lost my little brother, I lost my father, I lost my mother-in-law and her sister as well. This is the story. This is chapter 1, part 1.
I just want to do one on how I finished school and what we went through. That's 5 minutes. It's not, we have to plan it. It's not fucking script. It's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And how you fucking, the time zones were all different. You know, there's one time I went and you finished school here and you did you made it work, and not one time was their time taken off. 5 years. And the only person I knew about him was Xavier. He's the first one I told, and then Wajdi. 2014, right? 2014, when the business was closing. Your mom told me to do school, and I was fucking lost. I lost the business, I lost the car, I lost everything, and I was sitting home doing nothing. I had a little bit of money left, and your mom threw me the idea, and then you registered, and then I had to, when I tried, then I had to do it for 1 more year to pay off the debt I had from 10 years ago, right? And then I could start. So I went through that actually that was 9 months. In 2014, Xavier passed away, and I finished that. And then the next year, I was still home with no job. The only reason I had to have a job was because the only 2 things I fucking knew how to do, I couldn't get into that because I was embarrassed of losing. I lost the business. I didn't go get a job with the same type of people. And then the liquor store, I can't go get it. You know, he's done enough favors for me. So now I was stuck. I was just married. I just registered for school, not thinking it would ever end. First pass away happened, and then 2015 comes. And then now I'm trying to motivate little brother, keep him alive, and then keep focused, okay? And then, because the only people at my business was my little brother, my dad, and Xavier. So Xavier's gone now. Now I'm starting a business, and my dad don't talk to me because I lost all his money. And nobody else was talking to me, so I was sitting in Anthem, right? Sitting in Anthem, no job, no money, everybody was against me, and I don't even tell you that I lost the $10,000 in honeymoon money, and you still thought that I had it. So there's another thing, there's 5 fucking things, okay? So my mind was like, okay, and look, okay, so now it's 2015, and I'm pretending like I still have that money, right? And I'm lying to everybody. Okay, 2015 comes. Tony, so you remember this part when I do the video. 2015 comes. And then now I'm trying to focus him, and I'm trying to focus. Don't get me wrong, I was on the, whatever the doctors give me, Adderalls and all this bullshit at the time. I'm lying to myself thinking that's the only way I can get through school, which is the first year I was doing that. And then everybody left after the business. I didn't see my cousin Sam no more. I didn't see nobody no more after I lost all the money in the shop. I'm like, okay. So I'm like depressed. I'm like, but I still had to go because I knew me deep down. It was me, And you, doing it for you. You were at your job, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta do something. 2015 comes, and my mom was there. Told me I was trying to, and I was feeling shitty because I didn't go to Xavier's funeral, but I don't know what funerals were. He was the closest one to ever die close to me ever in my whole life. So I was dealing with that. So then, August, almost the 1-year anniversary of Xavier's, 5 days before, and Wajdi passes away. Unexpectedly. Doing good. Okay. Then, at that time, I was like, okay, so now I'm still trying to get a job. There goes that. So that year of motivation and then trying to get up there, and then I applied a couple places, and by that summertime I was trying to get a job, and then bam, it happens again. So then now for the next year, I'm living with my mom and dad at that time. So now what happens? Now I'm already a loser, and I'm living back and forth to answer my mom, and now, you know, things happen. We have to get my parents out of that house, right? So there goes me. So I got no, you know, so I'm basically my life, in my own world. I'm kicked out of my house, the only place I knew. So now I got nowhere to go. I'm not stuck, but I'm living with my mother-in-law, you, all a new type of life, and I'm living all these lies, right? And my dad don't like me now. The first time I see my dad cry, and now I'm like, okay, now I got Xavier's family, I got my family, and I'm the one that keeps everybody together, the empath. So imagine the empath in a funeral time again. An empath trying to fix his life. Okay, and now I'm still doing school. I'm still doing every week. Every week I'm doing school online. Through all this, I never quit. Through all the crazy shit, the black magic shit that was happening as well. So now, Wajdi goes, and now everything, an anthem starts happening with the ghost shit and all this shit. So then when did we go to Jordan? Then when Wajdi passed, that month later, I went to Jordan with my mom. It was the following year. No, that year, right? 16. So, okay, so 15 comes. Me and you went to Turkey. Okay, so me and you jump on the plane. Germany, 2 months after Wajdi passed, right? Okay, let's not forget, the year prior was all the weird shit started happening at Anthem. Actually 3 weeks after Xavier passed, is when the owl and then all that weird shit started. Just, you know, I was thinking it was bad, but it was actually something good that led me here today. So, okay. So fast forward, 2015, Wajdi passes now. And there's some weird shit going on in the house before. So now we're out of that house. Me and you fly to Germany, and I'm fucking lost, right? Fuck, I don't even know what I'm doing over there. We go there, and that's when some crazy shit happens over there first. Remember with the bed, and then I finally wake up after a week. Okay, and then whatever, come back a month later, we got visitors, and then the visitors, and then my sister-in-law ends up with cancer. Actually, a day after Wajdi passes, she was diagnosed with breast cancer at 34 years old? Well, how old she was? 36, something crazy young. And then her mom gets a seizure there, and at the new house at the same time. And then that was when we came back, and then that was the holiday season of 2015. So now it's 2016. Now we're all together in that house. I'm trying to keep everybody goo. Love. Don't worry. One person at a time. I'm there for everything, right? Me and you, right? 2016 comes. And all this, Wajdi's funeral, we called the priest over. And that's when everything started happening. He diagnosed me with something, he said black magic. And then everything clicked. And I was lost as a motherfucker, but so, and I'm still doing school while we're traveling, still doing everything while the time zones are opposite. So anyway, so 2016 comes, and I'm trying to keep my father motivated. And then basically when Xavier passed, I got close to my little brother. When Wajdi passed, I got closer to my dad. So So as I got closer to my father, we got closer, we talked, and then basically, and then what happens? Yeah, so then 2016, and we all planned to go to Jordan a second time. This is my second trip there.
Yeah, same year, I guess.
Same year? Yeah, oh yeah, barely, yeah, okay. So that May, and then, oh, my dad wasn't gonna go. Yeah, he first said no, and then he ended up flying. I was like, man, you know, your best friend, whatever, you know, go, man, nothing's fun. So he ends up going all of a sudden, and I'm still fucking lost now. I'm living with my brother, and I'm just fucking confused, and my wife's at her house, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So, fuck, man, fucked up times. So, so he flies out, and then like 3 weeks later, I know my mom and my dad there, nobody, you know, and I'm like, fuck this. So I go crazy. I call Xavier's mom, I call everybody, and then I'm like, so then I rush over there again, and then what happens to him over there? Oh, and then he's sick, right? And he's got this fucking ball right here on his face, and I'm like, yeah, he's supposed to go to the dentist there. And then everybody sees his ball and say shit. So when I go over there, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You got something on your face, right? I got a picture. So
yeah, it got worse there.
yeah, so I get there, and then yeah, so then we go to,
While you were there.
huh?
It's
Yeah.
up while you were there.
Okay, so he's there, and then I'm there, and then we get closer, we talk, on stuff happening. Wait, is that when that thing happened to me in Jordan? No, wait, okay. Yeah, no, it's not. Not when my dad was there. I'll explain that after.
I just don't remember if it was before or after your dad came.
No, it was when Wajdi passed. So let's date back 2015.
Yeah, no, it was when you went first time for Wednesday's 1 year anniversary of doing it there in 2016. You went, a couple months, came back, and then your dad decided to go, and then you went back, same year.
Yeah, but the thing that happened to me,
Yeah.
okay, that was 2015. Yeah, it was. Yep.
Oh, that I was talking about Jordan? 15, you went to Germany or Turkey?
In 2016. Oh, the year afterwards. Okay, you're right. So then I get to Jordan. Okay, so I get to Jordan. And then. Okay, yeah. So okay, so I fly out there. Yes, so I fly out there, and then the next. Okay, I fall asleep. Okay, the next day it was nap time. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is 3 a.m. over here. And then I fall asleep, and I wake up, and it wasn't really paralysis or whatever they say, where you're held down. You know, it's not nighttime; it's daytime. So as soon as I wake up, all I can move is my eyes, but it's not that thing where they're just their eyes and whatever. I knew what it was because it happened to me before in USA. But this one was different. This one was in the daytime, and this one was as I was looking at it, I was trying to enjoy the moment because I knew what it was, so I was playing with it. So whatever was in that room with me. Yeah, so I was sitting, and then my hands and my feet were being pulled up. Okay, so my hands and I'm just trying to refresh my memory. So my hands and my feet, my hands were being pulled up. pulled up, like trying to pull me, but I wasn't going nowhere. And then I was enjoying it. It was like probably a minute. And then I was like, what the fuck is happening? It wasn't like just my chest, and then basically you're still in the moment where you're changing frequencies, you're changing dimensions, is when your soul is opening up. But it was something different. So then that happened, and then my mom walks in, and then it goes away. Then my mom walks in, and then I try to tell my mom, and she told me, no offense, mom, but she told me not to say anything to anybody, right? So I'm like, okay. They already think I'm crazy anyway, everybody. You know, all this death, everybody's like, oh, it's just let death go, whatever. They don't know shit. So she told me to let it go. I'm like, okay. So another thing on my mind. So now I just got married. I got Xavier passing. I got Wajdi passing. I lost my business. My dad hates me. I just started school. That ain't ever gonna work. I just lost all the honeymoon money. I got nowhere to go. And I'm fucking 33 years old, whatever. 34. And I got no money. And I got more problems that I never tell you about. Okay, no problem. I can do this because I know me. So then I walk out of the room. I go sleep on the chair because I'm freaked out in the room, right? I'm like, okay, don't tell nobody, so let me just go and sleep somewhere else. So I sleep on that chair. I pull my fucking feet back and I sleep, and I was like, okay. I try to talk to it, whatever, because that 2 years prior, there was a lot of things happening that I finally made peace with. But in the beginning, I got to get that's another story. So I sit on the chair, and it happens again, right? So then I just think of great things, and and it lets me go. And I go to the other chair and does the same thing again. So 3 times within the 7 minutes. So then I tell 3 people out there, and I wouldn't believe me either at my time. So that's where everything, that was 2016. 2016. That was a trip. It was bright in that room, and I was sleeping on my back. My legs were spread, my hands were in the side. I wake up, and my hands were being pulled up. Like some energy field was pulling me up. Like my hands, I look up, all I can move is my eyes, and I feel like my hands are up there, but they're not, you know? But the other ones that happened before once, it wasn't like that. It was just like I can't get up. But now that's when everything started. When I went back home after that is when all that stuff was happening in Amp. Remember? The night when I was meditating, that's a whole other story. So, okay, so let's end that right there. So now my father comes, now I'm there with my father in 2016 after Wajdi's passed. And it's August again. It's year 3. So August 2013 we get married. That year was October. 2014 opened the business. No, 2013 opened the business. Right before we got married in August. 2014 Xavier passes. The business closes. 2015 Wajdi passes. The same in August, 5 days prior to Xavier's 1-year anniversary. 2016 August, we're in Jordan, right? And then my dad, suddenly in the same bed, that same thing happened to me. He cracks his whole hip, right? And then he gets fucking like 500 staples on his leg. He can't move in Jordan. He's done. And then the last night actually before that night, I left the night before to the US. Remember, I talked to him for the last time outside, and he's like, hey, I'm proud of you with school. The first time I ever told him I was in school, and I had 2 years left. Yeah, it was like 2016, so yeah, he's like, I'm proud of you, first time. And then the next day, that's when it happens to him, in the same bed. And I'm out here now. So then he flies out, and then basically all that drama, whatever, I won't even get into that. He passes away in my hand on 114. Okay, so 114 now. And I'll get back to that number, but I'll explain the numbers later. And then the girl I met in Jordan had something weird to say that basically planned that death, which was kind of weird. So in 2016, yeah. 20 fucking, not even half of the magic that was happening, right? You witnessed the fucking, what was that thing we almost ran over? We ran over and nothing was there. And then the pig sliced up in the middle of the thing, and the priest coming over, and then all the bad things from 2014 to 2016, all the bad. Right after Wajdi passed, it was like evil was everywhere following me, like there was something behind me. All the license plates every 2 seconds, all the numbers, and it was all just evil. I sat in the house for 7 months because I was scared to leave and never told you, because all the shit that was following me out there, just everywhere I looked, there was something bad saying something to me. Through people, through license plates, through signs that were electronic, just crazy. But now it's all beautiful because it led me to what I am today. And there's just so much, dude. Even the funeral day, I mean, the intuition that came to me, and I went to the funeral and I knew exactly where to go and what to say. And just, it's a beautiful story, man. I just got to relive it and redo it. And everybody just brushes it off like it's just another death. No, man, it's fucking something amazing that happened to this family. And in 5 years, not one person has even asked about it. So I go and write all these poems and all this music and there's nothing behind. There's some special energy called God that people read about that is happening in real time, right now, in real time. And they just talk about this book from thousands of years ago instead of just understanding. And this is some powerful shit. Call it awakening, call it God, call it energy, call it whatever you want, but I found something. And now we got 3 houses, we got 4 cars, and we got every dream going for us. Because I used that energy and I put it in the palm of my hand. It was just out there. So I stopped, I meditated for 4 years, and I learned a trick that nobody will fucking ever understand. And this is the way you defeat disease. You defeat every problem in life. You become whatever you want. And this whole message. There's a million other things that go with it. But the message is, I kept going, and my wife kept with me. But internally, it's just me that did it because I wanted to, and look where I'm at today. Got these houses, we got a little bit of money to invest to build our house far, far away. And I didn't have nothing back then. Let me get back to that. I was always in the fucking desert. I was always sleeping in my car these last 4 years. I never had anywhere to go. I never had the house, and I was always pushed out. Your mom was at your house, no offense. The other house had women there. This one, I was always constantly on the street, constantly in my car, constantly driving every day for 4 years, and I fucking hated that shit. It fucking drove me crazy, and I knew something better. Now that I got the power in my hand, it's like I'm going too far and I'm talking too much. But I'm telling the truth of anybody in the worst position in their life has the energy within them to make the best of themselves. And now I graduated. Today was the last day of my class after the 5 hard years, and I fucking made it, and I don't even want a job. I don't even want to work in that field, but it's like, I got it. And because your mom opened up a new door for me. I mean, I wouldn't have shit. My dad didn't leave me shit. None of this is from my dad. This is all from your mom. You know what I'm saying? Your mom did this. Your mom's last passing away on 114. It was the last time we talked to her too. I mean, come on. Link it up. 114. My birthday, 114. There's something going on, and I'm going to be a millionaire because of it. and 1,000 faces that turned against me, the 5 barely that understood me. But anyways, this is a blessing. Thank God. Thank everything. This is just a little story that I am starting some type of documentary. The music is done. The poetry is now move on to the next step of telling more, because other people missed. Otherwise, I wouldn't have came this far to just throw it all away in the trash. Right? Baby? Anyways.